Skin the Hardaway Southern Tea. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could right now, not now, but right now, smash that like button for your boy and hit that subscription button when you roll on in. We here for a good time. We could be here for a long time, you know what I mean? But while we're here, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all get your boy right. Subscribe to that channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel for your latest boxing and sports news. And also, whether you sliding on in, whether you post it or whether you kicking it or whether you just dropping in, smash that like button for your boy. So now that we got the hard part out the way, good morning to everybody up in this thing. What's good with y'all good people? Glad y'all can make it this morning. Let me say what's up to everybody in the building. First, I'm going to start with my beautiful baby mother, Nurse Lulu. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Legs beautiful. Glad you can make it. D Free was good, Pimp. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. TWT in the building. Kurt Raines was good, Kurt. Glad you can make it. Ray Buck was good, Ray. Tim Free was good, Tim. Glad you can make it. D Free, Tim Free. Josh Sanders was good, Josh. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Josh. Y'all just rolling on in. Y'all jab that thumbs up for your boy. What's good, D-Man? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, D-Man. Fizzle was good, Fizzle. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. My brother in crime, my brother in slide was good, Fad. Just Do was good, Just Do Boxing. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, pimps. Love to see all these TWTs, you know what I mean, in the building. So with y'all good fellas. But we about to go and get into it. Adrian Broner, he just signed the new promotional deal. Now, this don't mean that he never working with the PBC again, right? But right now, you know, Adrian Broner has signed, you know, a new promotional deal. Now, Adrian Broner was never signed, you know what I mean, to the PBC. He's just advised by Al Heyman. Al Heyman is still Adrian Broner's advisor. You know what I mean? Al Heyman is the one who advised, you know, Adrian Broner to take this route. You know what I mean? But Adrian Broner just signed a new promotional pack with BLLK Prime. You know what I mean? BLLK Prime is the one of the newer, you know, one of the newer promotional factions in boxing. You know what I mean? A lot of new factions, you know, been showing up a little as of late, right? But BLK is one of the newer promotional factions in boxing. They have yet to put on a major fight. They have put on some fights already. They put on one other live event. Wasn't a very big event, like a barroom event kind of thing. And now they're stepping up their game this year. The first event was in 2016, and now they're stepping up their game this year. They came out and they signed Bud Crawford. They signed Terrence Bud Crawford, which was to, you know, the surprise of many. Was good, Anthony Mazon. Yeah, I did. I'm talking about it, but this ain't that video. And appreciate you sliding through that thing. But yeah, I did see it. I'm gonna talk about that. I actually already talked about Valdez and Navarrete a while back. You know what I mean? Like that, Navarrete and Valdez, I talked about that a while back, which is why sometimes you don't see like news, like a main person to break a news, and then y'all will come and tell me about it. Like y'all telling me some news, right? But I told y'all about that like two weeks ago. The thing is, the word in that, and I ain't talking about you, Ant. I'm just talking about it in general. So this grind my gears, not you, Ant, but this just in general grind my gears. Y'all will see a main person say it and say, you know, he confirmed it. When I said it, it was just a rumor though. Like my word ain't shit. So when y'all come tell me somebody else then confirm some shit that I already told you, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because I already said that. I already knew that. You know what I mean? If you know the people that's here, I already knew that. You get what I mean? So it ain't just been confirmed to me. You know, not you, Ant. Not you, Ant. I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general. Like, so, it ain't been, just confirmed to me. It just been, confirmed to some. You know what I mean? But, I knew that much. You know what I mean? I knew that much. Yeah. Shout out my guy, Ant. Appreciate you saying. Now, you ain't got to apologize, pimp. You ain't got to apologize, pimp. I was just saying. Not you. I just used your example, as a, as for a reason. You basically just gave me a reason to say that. They just gave me a reason to say that, you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out my guy, Anthony Monzon. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Mob. I'm the mob too, Ant. A different mob from what you is, but I'm the mob too, Ant. Hey, and real quick, Ant, ask your guy where he got that name from. Ask your guy where he got that name from. But we ain't gonna take ask him what city and what and where he got that name from. But yeah, I digress. So not Anthony Johnson, Adrian Broner, he just signed to the new outlet BLK Prime, right? They have yet to put on a major event, right? But in the mix of them, in the weeks of them, coming out and doing that goddamn thing, they did make a huge splash, right? To the surprise of everyone. And even if it's not to the surprise of everyone, it's damn sure to the surprise of most people. You know what I mean? It's damn sure a surprise to most people, right? Bud Crawford, we always thinking, was about to fight Errol Spence, was about to sign over there on with the PBC, right? Thought he was about to, sign over there on with the PBC for a fight or two, however he was going to do it. And then out of left field, BLK Prime comes out and they signs Bud Crawford, right? Less than a week after that, right? Less than a week after BLK signing Bud Crawford, right? BLK Prime come back like 4 days later with a new signing. And the new signing is Adrian the Problem Broner. What's good, DS? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, DS. Y'all could jab that like button for your boy. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, whether you just sliding in, you know what I mean, you're kicking or whatnot. Greatly appreciate it. But 4 days later, the same outlet, BLK Prime, came and they signed Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? Adrian Broner was supposed to fight Omar Figueroa a couple months back, but he pulled out due to mental issues, right? So the fight with Figueroa got canceled. PBC brought in Sergio Lipinets, and Sergio Lipinets proceeded to go in there and beat the shit out of Omar Figueroa, right? So Adrian Broner had to pull out his last fight. And of course, everybody jumped on Adrian Broner. Everybody piled on Adrian Broner. Everybody had a lot to say about Adrian Broner pulling out of his fight. Even though the man said that he pulled out for mental issues and that he wasn't right and he didn't want to step in the ring, dealing with all that. So I have no problem with him pulling out, but some people had a problem with him pulling out, right? You know what I mean? But then Adrian Broner signed to BLK Prime, you know what I mean? And he hasn't had a fight scheduled yet, but he is scheduled to be, at the Bud Crawford fight this weekend, and he's scheduled to make an announcement. What's good, Ant? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Anthony Jones, Anthony Monzon, Anthony Monzano, Anthony Jones. What's good? Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this, John. Mob and Anthony Jones. That's what I'm calling y'all. Mob and Anthony Jones. I can call you Mob and because I'm the mob too. We different mobs, but I'm the mob too, bro. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. And you know what I mean. But he's expected to make. But AB is expected to make an announcement at the up and coming, Terence Crawford fight. I'm guessing, right, he's going to be announcing his next fight. Now he did drop some information. You know what I mean, and he said that his next fight won't be at 140, right? His comeback fight, the first fight where he comes back and get his feet wet. He said that particular fight won't be at 140. His next one, he said he gonna fight that fight at 144 or 145. That weight class that he invented, right? That weight class that he invented. Him, Canelo, Mayweather, all them kind of, box right there for a while. Manny Pacquiao, that's kind of like the welterweight That's kind of like the same thing as Tank and Ryan fighting at 136. You know what I mean? Above a weight, but less than another weight. It's just a way for people to try to control. You know what I mean? The weight. You know what I mean? So he said that his next fight is probably going to be at 144 or 145, but directly after his next fight, he going straight to the WBC and he going straight to Regis Prograis because he wanted to get that WBC strap at 140. You know what I mean? And if Adrian Broner is serious about this, I feel like I heard this before, right? Which is why, for sure, BC. Shout out to my guy, BC. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Bryan. Glad you can make it. I feel like I heard this before, right? Out of Adrian Broner. It's like Adrian Broner, right? Adrian Broner post a couple videos, right? Then he come back. He be like, y'all, I'm back. I'm ready to get for real. And then you got people like me, right? You got the fans, who soak it up and who believe it every time. Now, Adrian Broner was the winner in his last fight. And in his last fight, he did ask that they keep him more active, which they didn't do. So, as of late, Adrian Broner has been saying the right stuff, right? People say, oh, well, he needs to get in the ring. He's been inactive. And then they gave him a fight and he pulled out. So they kind of reverted, everything back to, what it used to be. Oh, Adrian Broner ain't taking the sport serious, right? But now, right, and I hope he's serious this time, right? Now Adrian Broner is coming back singing the tune. Shit won't like for them. Now Adrian Broner is coming back and he's singing kind of a similar tune, right? He said, I'm about to come back. I'm about to take the game over. He said he want one fight at 144, right, to get himself back going. And then he going to 140 and he wants to take on Regis Prograis. Now, I made this EP for a reason, right? Because y'all know how it is. I actually met AB in person, you know what I mean, before. Got a chance to meet him in person, you know what I mean, before, friend of a friend. You know what I mean? AB threw a party in Atlanta. One of my actually my cousin, right? My cousin invited me to the party with him. You know what I mean? So I went to the party with him. So I don't have a relationship with Adrian Broner, but I have met him, you know what I mean, on a couple occasions. You know what I mean? So I want to believe Adrian Broner. I'm a fan of Adrian Broner. I believe Adrian Broner. I believe Adrian Broner every time he speaks, right? Because I want to believe Adrian Broner. I know that truthfully he is a good dude. And I remember what Adrian Broner was when he was at the top of his game, when he was focused, right? A lot of people got recency bias about AB and the things that he's been doing lately. And they kind of, a lot of people mind only work one way, right? One way of thinking, one track mind. A lot of people can only remember what Adrian Broner, has done lately, right? Which really ain't too much. Not a whole lot of bad, right? But not too much progression and too much progress. Not too much progress either, right? He hadn't necessarily went in reverse, but he hadn't really made the progress, right, that matched up with his words, Adrian Broner, right? What's good, new Fat Boy Fitness? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. If y'all could do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy. Whether you go be here for a good time or a long time, you just bouncing in, going to work, you bouncing out, whatever. Smash that like button for your boy. Appreciate y'all sliding through this thing. But I'm doing this I'm doing this EP for a reason, right? And we go get somewhere. I'm gonna read Adrian Broner exact words, you know what I mean, from the article. So we can get down to a verbatim and everything. But I'm saying this for real. Hold on, let me put my baby shit back up there. But I'm saying this for a reason, right? I'm saying it, one, because I believe it. Two, because I want to believe. I'm a big Adrian Broner fan. Adrian Broner is one of the guys that got me back into boxing. Y'all know I'm 31 years old, around the same age as Adrian Broner and Earl Spence. You know what I mean? And all them, the Charlo twins. I'm around the same age as them, right? So we was growing up together. Not together in the same vicinity, like together as far as like the age group, right? So when they was out, trying to become heavyweight champions of the world. I mean, boxing champions of the world and shit, right? I was down here in my city, you know what I mean, trying to be an NFL quarterback or, you know, trying to be an NBA point guard. You know what I mean? Early in my life, I thought I was going to be an MMA fighter when, you know, my dad had me in karate classes and shit like that, right? Thought I was going to be an MMA guy, but, you know, my dad ended up going off his way. My mom went off his way. Went with my mom, you know what I mean? So the karate and all that shit stopped. You know what I mean? I picked up boxing for a little second, right? For a little second, I picked up boxing like about from like about 7 to about 10 years old. You know what I mean? I did boxing, but, you know, I did boxing, I did martial arts, karate, and then my folks split, right? And then, you know, all that shit kind of stopped. The classes stopped getting paid for, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all know how life go, right? So I got away from that. I got into basketball, NFL and shit. So while they was living their lives and shit, you know, we figuring out our way and shit, they stuck with basketball. I mean, they stuck with boxing and all that shit, right? Combat sports. We were all figuring out our way. So, you know, I kind of got away from the sport as a child. You know, I watched it as a child, watched it. Me and my dad used to watch it growing up in combat sports. I'm in karate, I'm watching boxing. We do that shit. Boom, separation happened, right? Boom, the separation happened. I go my way. Kind of fell out of the combat sports, got into more basketball, football kind of thing. So I'm trying to be in the NBA. They, you know, being boxers. So I kind of lost touch with boxing. But as I got older, like, you know, in high school and shit, I met this guy. Not met him. What's good, Seawood? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Seawood. Glad you could make it. You know what, Seawood, man? You missing something, Seawood. You missing that TWT at the end of your name because I be getting ready to drop the flames for you every time you come in this motherfuckers. I be thinking you TWT because you the family any motherfucking way. You know what I mean? What's good, Anwar? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Anwar. Appreciate you sliding through. But I'm getting somewhere with this, y'all. I'm getting somewhere. So, you know, at the time I'm growing up, you know, Adrian Broner, you know, AB and all that, Adrian Broner, you know, Earl Spence, the Charlos and shit, all those about the same age. So they doing their thing over there in Texas. I'm doing my thing down here in Memphis. So I kind of fell out the sport, right? But around like once I hit high school, right, it was this guy, right? It was this guy. I hadn't watched boxing in a minute, you know what I mean? But people was talking about this fight coming up. People was talking about this fight. This dude named Adrian Broner, you know what I mean? He be knocking stuff out. You know, he got some swagger about himself. This dude from Cincinnati, Ohio, right? You know, they telling me they like skinny, man. You might, you know, we might want to watch this junk. You might want to watch this junk. The TWT me at Seawood. Seawood, website G. Website G. Seawood, website G. Go to the website, it'll tell you everything you need to know. Don't do nothing more than what it tell you to do. You know, go to the website, you know, do what it tell you to do. Come back, let us know, let me know. You know what I mean? And then we go get you right. Matter of fact, man, hey, G5, Josh, D Free, Just Do. Where y'all at, man? But yo, when you go to t-w-t.com, check that out. It's gonna tell you what you need to know. Don't do nothing more than what it tell you. You know what I mean? Y'all in the fields, dude. Josh. Who else was in here? Who been Big Tex, D Free was in here. Okay, I see Josh in here. See Josh in this thing. All right, man. But I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna wait for a couple more of the TWTs to pop through. Okay, boom, they go Big Tex. I need one more, y'all. I see Josh. I see Big Tex. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. But yeah, so you know, we getting it. I need one more TWT member. You know, we getting in you know, I'm telling y'all, you know, about the AB, you know, about my AB story and all that shit. AB said he want to fight Prograis. I'm telling y'all why I want to believe in Adrian Broner. Why I believe in Adrian Broner. Why I want to believe in Adrian Broner, right? So you know, they tell me about this guy from Cincinnati. Like, hey, he got a fight tonight, man. You probably want to check it out. You know what I mean? I know you into that, right? I know you like Floyd. I was a big Floyd Mayweather fan. Big Winky, right? Big Floyd Mayweather fan, right? So I know you like Floyd. Floyd even co-signed this dude. And once they said Floyd co-signed this dude, I was like, okay, well, let me check out this guy, Adrian Broner. Let me check this dude out. And then Adrian Broner went out there. He went out there and he went to peace and okay. Judge Dude, Big Tex, Josh. My guy C Wood. My guy C Wood said TWT him. He want to join the fam. Y'all know how it go. One person can't make you TWT, no matter how big, that person means to TWT, how big or small that person is to TWT. You know what I mean? We all number ones, you know what I mean, right? But one person can't make you, TWT, because we are a family. So, when people want to join, I give you my blessing, you know what I mean, C Wood. I give you my blessing, right? Just do, Josh, Big Tex, C Wood, trying to come on home to the family. You know what I mean? I'm giving him my blessing. Good dude, been around for a minute, been one of the earlier subscribers, you know what I mean, on my show. You know what I mean? Solid dude. Showed me nothing but solidarity since I met him. You know what I mean? Josh said he with it. So you got my blessing, see? You got Josh blessing. You got Dude blessing. BC, we need one more. We need one more blessing. BC, Big Tex. You know what I mean? C Wood want to come home to the family. I gave him my blessing. Solid dude. Been solid since I met him. You know what I mean? 4. We need 4 of them things. But yeah, so, so I said, okay, cool, man. I'll watch this. Actually, it's my cousin, right? That's telling me about Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? It's my cousin telling me about Adrian Broner, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll watch the motherfucking fight. He Gucci. Big. Shout out my guy, C Wood. Welcome to the fam, C Wood. I don't think left to do, you know what I mean? Check out the site. Handle your business. You know what I mean? And we'll go from there. But y'all do your boy a favor. Everybody in the chat right now. I got 16 people in the chat right now. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all welcome OG C Wood to the TWT family. Y'all welcome OG C Wood to the TWT family. Matter of fact, let me get you the right way. C Wood. Welcome, C Wood, to the TWT family. Shout out my guy, C Wood. C Wood. Now what I need you to do, C Wood, you ain't got to do it right now because I know you're a busy man, right? But at some point, I need you to go slap that TWT at the end of your name, King. Shout out my guy, C Wood. Welcome home, G. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I like to see, man. Beautiful morning, man. Beautiful morning. That's what I like to see. But let's get on to it, right? So, so I take the time, right? I say, okay, man, I'm gonna watch this fight. I like combat sports, right? I kind of got away from it, right? I kind of got away from, as a challenge shit. But okay, so I said, I'll watch this fight, right? And then the fight started, right? And then I see the dude come out, right? I see the opponent come out, right? And then Adrian Broner come out, the dude that my cousin telling me about, right? The reason I came back to watch this fight, this is the first fight that I didn't watch in a minute. As a kid, like coming up, I used to watch all of Floyd Mayweather, Winky Wright, Manny Pacquiao, and for a minute earlier I was watching my boy Hector Camacho. You know what I mean? I was watching Hector Camacho too, but I hadn't really watched the fight since Floyd Mayweather like that. I knew about Floyd. I was keeping up with him at that time. Floyd was growing, so I was hearing about Floyd from everybody, seeing him with the cars and shit. This around the time Floyd was starting to get the money. You know what I mean? What's good, Tay? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, baby. TWT in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay. You know what I mean? So I'm hearing about Floyd, but I'm not watching them because I can watch Floyd through social media at this point, right? Because he growing, he blowing up and he doing his thing, beating top guy after top guy. Every Floyd Mayweather fight I watched out, I was scared and I thought he was gonna lose. It sounds crazy now in hindsight, right? because knowing how great he is, right? But when he was fighting, when he was going through it, I was on edge every fight, at the edge of my seat. And every time a fight start, Floyd getting there, getting the first round, he'll beat a nigga ass up, right? I calm down a little. Okay. Then he'll beat niggas up the second round. I'm like, okay. He'll beat niggas up third round. He'll beat niggas at the fourth round. He'll beat niggas up the fifth round. It'll get to the sixth round. My Floyd up sixth round. I'm in this big sleep now because Floyd taking care of business. But every Floyd fight, I was scared. You know what I mean? I was nervous. You know what I mean? So I hadn't really watched the fight, since I was sitting down watching Floyd, on the regular. So he turned AB on. I watched AB, and AB knocked this dude out. He beat his ass. I think it was like a TKO. He knocked the dude down. Then he got up, and then he knocked him out or some shit like that. I have to go find exactly what fight it was. You know what I mean? But AB beat his ass. But before that, really, it was before that is what got me, you know what I mean, on AB. Before that, right? Before he even came out to the ring, right? The other dude came out, the opponent came out like little old regular. My bad, y'all, my bad. Let me get right. Yeah, my bad. But AB really had me before he even hit the ring, right? He had me before he even hit the ring. Because in boxing, right, boxing ain't just a combat sport. It's a showman sport. You got to sell yourself. Boxing is an independent sport. It's a lot of great fighters, elite fighters, you know what I mean, who never make, the profit from boxing that they should. They make a good profit, right? But it's a lot of cold fighters who profit didn't match their talent. And then you got fighters who bank account didn't match their talent. Like they had bigger bank accounts than they got talent. You got some guys who got way more talent than bank accounts, right? So before AB even got in the ring, right? Before he even got in, and I'm getting somewhere with this. Before he got in the ring, I was sold. He came out dancing. He came out, with the Michael Jackson Thriller jackets on, right? With the glitter and the stars and shit on it. He had on the kilt like the Roman warriors. I don't know what it is. Men be, man, we be tough. We be tough as hell, right? But then all my favorite boxers wear motherfucking skirts in the ring. I don't know what it is about that kilt. And the crazy part is that shit be so fucking fresh. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the symbolization of it. It's a war. I know it's a war attire, right? Roman war attire, right? But it's just something about that fucking kilt, bro. Niggas be saucing their junk up. You know what I mean? They put the fur on it. Cause I like shit like that. You know what I mean? AB just had it, man. He just did it for me. He did it for me before he even got to the ring. He did it for me before he even got to the ring. And then when he got to the ring, he was knocking motherfuckers out, man. Beating ass. Which is why, y'all, I completely understand, right? Why people like Tank Davis, right? I completely understand why you like Tank Davis. Now, think about this. In my mind right now, we remember what AB used to be, right? The way people like Tank now, you know what I mean, is how I was on Adrian Broner back then. You know what I mean? And then it's like Adrian Broner got a lot of people my age, a lot of youth, a lot of the younger generation back into boxing because it was a relatable thing for us. We could relate to the shit that AB was doing. You get what I'm saying? He was a wild boy. You know what I mean? He was that younger. He was the boxer that, and this is why AB going to the Hall of Fame too. Talk y'all ass off. This is why AB going to the Hall of Fame. He's the boxer that got the younger generation back into boxing. We weren't liking all that. We weren't liking all that black and white, you know what I mean, boring shit. AB the dude who started bringing rappers back out to the ring. AB the dude who started bringing back flash to the sport, ring walks and ring dances and shit like that. AB did that. He sold the sport. He got eyes on the sport on top of being a bad motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? On top of him being a bad motherfucker. He's waving, his presence is too big. And I'm saying all this to say, this is why AB could keep saying, hey, y'all finna get right. I'm gonna be back to the OAB. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna be back to the OAB. Right? And niggas like me go constantly believe him. You know what I mean? Because I remember what he used to be, and he is a big part of why I came back to the sport. You get what I'm saying? Jason, not only Showtime, Jason, HBO. Jason, let's go back. And you older than me, King. Let's step back for a little second. Y'all remember HBO? Who was the biggest names on HBO? Let's really go back. Let's really go back for a second. Think about HBO. Who's the big? Floyd Mayweather, right? Of course, right? Manny Pacquiao. Well, Manny Pacquiao came later. I can't even put him. He came later after they went to the PBC because he was top ranked at first. Can't even put Manny in there. So Floyd Mayweather, Canelo, right? And back then, Canelo wasn't even as big. Canelo wasn't as big as AB back then. And AB didn't need Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather peeped Adrian Broner shit. He peeped his swag. He peeped his front swag. He peeped his game. If you're being real about it, right? You know what? I just had an epiphany. Right here. Yo, Adrian Broner, and I said this before, right? But I just added another layer to it. Adrian Broner is motherfucking Tank Davis, except Adrian Broner was Tank Davis. He already had his own promotional company, right? At a younger age. He had straps and divisions and all that shit at a younger age. Floyd wanted to sign AB, but AB didn't sign the Floyd. AB is the guy that took those hard fights. Here where I'm going with this, right? Right? What everybody say about Floyd Mayweather? Oh man, he hindering Tank. He holding Tank back. He held Tank back. He kept Tank from making those big fights. Right? But let's really think about it for a second. And I never really knocked Tank, for I knocked Tank in the arguments, right? When we start arguing about the resume, then I'm gonna kill his whack ass resume because it's whack, right? But I ain't talking about the reasoning for it, right? Adrian Broner didn't sign with Floyd Mayweather, right? And he walked himself into his loss. Now, I think the loss was bullshit. Maidana had on cheap gloves. He had on faulty gloves. You can say what you want to. It was proven by Floyd and Ellerby later on, right? It was proven that the gloves were faulty, but I digress. So Adrian Broner walked himself into a loss, right? Maybe if Adrian Broner had signed to Floyd early, right? Let's think for a second. Maybe if Broner signed to Floyd early, maybe they catched it. Maybe Mayweather, just like they caught it with him, maybe they catch it with AB. And Maidana don't get them gloves, and AB go out there, he commenced to beat the shit out of Maidana. You get what I'm saying? So people may be a little too hard on Tank, and we may be a little too hard on Floyd. We may be a little too hard on Floyd for moving Tank the way that he moved him. Maybe Floyd saw something. And he was like, nah, maybe Tank ain't ready just yet. You know what I mean? And then ironically, Tank happened to be Adrian Broner, the young guy who introduced him to Floyd. You get what I'm saying? That's wild right there. But I digress. But maybe AB, should have went with Floyd, but AB wanted to make, I was saying all that to say this, right? AB wanted to make those big fights. AB was a guy who took on the smoke. You know what I mean? He make the best fights. Check that man track record. Big fight after big fight after big fight. When even on HBO for a long time, you know what I mean? Even the HBO days, Adrian Broner was one of the biggest names on it. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what I mean by in them HBO days. That's what I mean by, like, he got a lot of us back to boxing. Those are the times that, you know, we was watching, you know, AB in his glory. You know what I mean? But I said all that to say this, right? I said all that to say this. I really hope this time that Adrian Broner is back. You know what I mean? Because I got to be for real. At this point, man, Adrian Broner keeps saying it's gonna be this time. I'm gonna be champion again. I'm gonna be champion again. You know what I mean? If Adrian Broner, this is as the biggest Adrian Broner fan in the world. Don't nobody love AB, you know what I mean, more than Southern T, right? You can ask anybody. I'm a Adrian Broner apologist, defense attorney, and all that shit, right? But this is the last shot Adrian Broner got with Southern T, man. BLLK Prime. This is the last shot that Adrian Broner got with T. You know what I mean? Now, he don't even got to fight Regis next, right? But I don't care who Adrian Broner fight, right? But I need to see a more focused Adrian Broner. I need to see a more improved Adrian Broner. I need to see Adrian Broner, you know what I mean, in shape. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of Adrian Broner, you know what I mean, telling me that he back. And then I see him get in the ring and much more of the same, you know what I mean? Much more of the same. Because I want to believe in Adrian Broner. I want to believe, you know what I mean, that he back. I want to believe that he actually go pursue, you know what I mean, this Regis Prograis fight. Well, he said he gonna get him a tune-up about 140, 145, and then he said he going at Regis Prograis in the WBC. Now, if he go at Regis Prograis, cool. But I just want him to, you know, I want to be able to get excited for an Adrian Broner championship run, right? Even if it ain't Regis Prograis off the watt, right? I want to be able to get excited for an Adrian Broner championship run, man. I'm tired of having to talk about the glory days of Adrian Broner. I'm tired of having to talk about the glory days of AB. I'm tired of having to defend AB. I'm tired of having to, you know, explain why, you know, he ain't let his hands go or why he pulled out of this fight. Or you know what I mean? I feel like for years now, man, I've been doing a lot of, you know, explaining for AB, and then I want to do some goddamn celebrate. You know what I mean? I want to do some trash talking. You know what I mean? I want to see AB back, you know, to where he used to be. At least, you know, fighting. Yeah, bro, it was a time where Adrian Broner was fighting 3-4 times a year on the regular. You know what I mean? When it became PBC, for sure, 2 times a year. You know what I mean? But I remember Adrian Broner was fighting 2-3 times a year, bro. You know what I mean? One of the most active, one of the most profitable fighters that HBO, PBC, Showtime than ever had. You know what I mean? Now, I kind of feel like AB is the guy that people love to hate. And AB can change that. He can change that with just a couple wins, you know what I mean? A Regis Prograis fight, you know what I mean? Or just a championship fight, or, you know, just a fight with just an exciting fight. The people ready to believe in AB. AB just gotta capitalize on this opportunity. You know what I mean? On this opportunity. Because I feel like AB, 33 years old, right? He not that old in retrospect, right? But he also not that young, right? You would think AB was old as long as he been around, right? But he's still 32, 33. You know what I mean? He got a couple more years left in that prime. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. whether you're here for a good time or a long time. I know some of y'all just be sliding through, sliding in, slide out. But jab that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we over here cooking. We having us an AB conversation. AB said that he got one fight when he come back at 144. He gonna fight at 144. His weight, his little catch weight, and then he said he gonna be moving down to 140, and he want that Regis Prograis smoke. You know what I mean? And again, I really hope AB is back now. I really want to believe Adrian Broner, because I believe Adrian Broner every time he say something like this, right? And he's letting me down. Not every time, right? But I ain't gonna say that he let me down, right? It's just like it feel like, okay, we have a good moment, right? You come back, right? Your comeback after 2 years, right? You fight Santiago. You don't have your best performance, right? You know what I mean? Some people think you lost. I don't think you lost. Some people think you lost, right? You don't have your best performance. You do ask the PBC to keep you active, you know what I mean, to keep you on the ring, you know what I mean. But you hadn't had a fight since then, right? Then we fast forward to the Omar Figueroa fight. They push it back, you know what I mean. Then we get to the Omar Figueroa fight after they push it back, and then you pull out. You know what I mean? I just want something to be happy about, man. I want something to talk about as an AB fan. You know what I mean? I feel like, right? And call me crazy, but I feel like AB still got something in the tank. I think AB still got a run left in him because he's talented enough to do it. Like, because when he let his hands go, he be breaking shit up. He be snapping shit. He be cutting shit. He be knocking motherfuckers down. You know what I mean? When people ask you in the boxing world, when you ask about Adrian Broner, people say, oh yeah, he hit hard. And he a dog. Adrian Broner's best attributes, right, is him being very durable. He's very durable. Again, Mike Dunn, the gloves was cheap as hell, right? And that's added to his durability, right? Because he didn't even knock him out. Adrian Broner walked out of that ring with a broken jaw and all, and with them flus egg gloves. He ain't getting knocked out. You know what I mean? One of Adrian Broner's best abilities is that, he's durable and he's powerful. It's probably right next after that. You know what I mean? And then he got the speed after that. You know what I mean? Adrian Broner's problem is he's still seeing those fucked up gloves that Mike Dunn hit him with. You know what I mean? Mike Dunn said Adrian Broner hit him harder than he ever been hit in his career. Mike Dunn said Adrian Broner hit harder than he ever been hit. Sean Porter said Adrian Broner one of the hardest hitting dudes that he got in the ring with. Y'all seen what Sean Porter did after Adrian Broner hit him? He stood up, he looked at Adrian Broner, and he said, you know what I mean? That man he just don't imagine Adrian Broner. Y'all remember, think about 135 and 140 Adrian Broner. Or you know what I mean? That man got that crack. Think about, I even do you this. Think about when he fought Paulie Maldonado, right? He kind of had his hands tucked in his waist, tucked in then. Because he was playing with Paulie Maldonado, right? But every time he let go on Paulie Maldonado, he had Paulie Maldonado rocking back and forth. He don't let his hands go enough. Yeah, fast Josh. Spence said Adrian Broner hit hard as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Spence said, you know what I mean? So it's there. The talent is there. He got a run left in him. I just want him to actually do it this time, man. What's good, DP? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, DP. TWT in the building. Y'all say, hey, we got a new member to the family, TWT family too. C Wood, OG C Wood joined the TWT family today. DP. OG C Wood joined the TWT family today. DP. He said Paulie versus AB got me on board. That jump was live. That whole little build up to that fight. Yeah, because see, that fight had the outside action and it had the inside action. Yeah. That jump sealed the deal for a lot of people. You know what I mean? That was like his peak. That was like his highlight, right? His moment. It was that Paulie Maldonado moment. That was his moment. Yeah. And for real, A Street Mike. Matter of fact, you can actually look at the scorecards on that fight. Right? Look at the scorecards with Manny Pacquiao and AB. The scorecards will tell you that AB only lost by like 2 or 3 rounds, right? The scorecards tell you that. But if you go back and watch that fight, That fight was extremely close. That fight was extremely close up until about the ninth round. In the ninth round, Manny Pacquiao kind of got off on Adrian Broner, right? He got off on him in the ninth, got off on him in the 10th. You know what I mean? Type deal. The rounds was close, but like the 2 or 3 rounds that that Manny Pacquiao won, he won clearly. And I think that was the difference. Right? I think AB lost the fight. I don't think the refs cheated. No, I don't think the refs. Yeah, he said the refs cheated. Okay, I see what you did there, DP. I see what you did there, DP. Yeah, in fact, defensively, he was good against Pat. Yep. The rounds was close. It's just that the rounds that AB lost, right? The rounds he clearly lost, he lost them bad. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if you have, let's say you in the fight, right? From rounds 1 through 7, they all could be swing rounds, right? Depending on, what you saw, how you was looking at the fight. Let's say rounds 1 through 7, all could have been swings. You can give it to Pac, you can give it to AB. You can give it to Pac, you can give it to AB, right? But when it got to like the 8th, 9th, and 10th round, Pacquiao put hands on AB. You know what I mean? They weren't close no more. He put hands on them. And then the 11th and 12th rounds were close. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like the whole fight was close, but Manny had a couple rounds of separation, and that's what won him the fight against Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are good-ass fighters. That fight closer than a lot of people think, man. That fight closer than a lot of people think. Yeah, but AB was on point defensively in that fight. Except for them, he had a couple lapses in the fight, and I think that's what he had a couple lapses like in the middle of the round. Tunnel Vision said it's over for bro. Now we can't throw him away yet, man. This is last shot though. That's why I made this EP, man. This is last shot for me, man. And I'm the biggest Adrian Broner fan it is. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Smash that thumbs up for your boy. I'm the biggest AB fan it is, but man, this is he got to. It's now or never for AB, man. You know what I mean? Like, cause if he blow this opportunity, if BLK Prime, right, if he blow this opportunity, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said he signed a fight with them for 4 fights. He signed 4 fights to fight with BLK Prime, right? So if he really what it is, right? If we really look at it, BLK Prime invested their company in Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner got people to prove right, man. People like me. He got BLK Prime on his back. You know what I mean? He got to get this one right. This is the time. I really hope AB is back now. You know what I mean? He got to get it right. They signed Bud for 1 fight. They signed Adrian Broner for 4 fights. That means Adrian Broner is who they invested in. Adrian Broner got to get it right. You know what I mean? Bud is the upstart. Adrian Broner is who the money is invested in. I think Pac-Man won, but his folks not giving AB credit for his work in that fight. Never had the most effective punch in the fight. Yep. Fact. He's at last chance, and that's it. And it's a good opportunity for him, right? Because I'm ready to buy Adrian Broner pay-per-views. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna buy that shit. Because I want to see what he do. Bud signed for more than 1 fight. He just lying. I won't be surprised if Bud did more than 1 fight with BLK Prime, right? But I tell you this: if that 10 million don't come back, he only signed for 1 fight. You know what I mean? Or maybe that will get him signed for multiple fights. You know what I mean? I won't be surprised if he go back and do business with him because it ain't a whole lot of people that he could do business with right now. Is AB going for the WBC? Adrian Broner said he about to have 1 fight in his comeback fight at 145, 144 catch weight. You know what I mean? To get him a tune-up. And then he said he dropping down to 140. And he said he want the Regis Prograis smoke for the WBC. But yep, came straight out Adrian Broner mouth. I still ain't read the article. Y'all got the article. Y'all want me to read the article? I got the article. I need some cigars too. I got the article. I ain't read the article yet. He said, man, he need to sit his old ass down. Nah, man, AB ain't that old. Now, Zay, he 33, man. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button, man. I got 26 people in the building. Whether y'all sliding through here for a good time or a long time, whether it's your first time, don't make it your last time, man. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. We in here having a boxing conversation, man. Again, like I said, man, y'all ain't gonna find a bigger Adrian Broner fan than Southern T, man. But I really hope Adrian Broner get it right this time. You know what I mean? Because even for me, man, as far as me believing in him like that, man, I can't. If he don't get it right, he got BLK Prime betting on him. He got his fans, watching his every move, hoping for him to come back. You know what I mean? Nah, he not old news. AB not old news, man. AB not old news. AB still must see TV. Now, Zay, he must see TV outside of the ring. All he got to do is get serious with this shit inside the ring, because he got the talent, and he could be must see TV inside the ring again. I'm telling you, he got both potions, man. People like AB will always be able to, you know what I mean, make some money because people go watch him. You know what I mean? People go watch him. It's just up to him to give them the right things to watch. You know what I mean? He said they're going to feed AB to Bud. Watch, that's what I really think. And if that happen, if Bud fight Adrian Broner, I'm cool with that. Because I don't think Bud beat Adrian Broner. Fuck is y'all talking about? And even if, no matter who win, right? It's a good fight. That's a big fight. Bud and Adrian Broner. I'm watching it. Because I think Adrian Broner might be able to knock his ass out. I think Adrian Broner might be able to catch him. You know what I mean? So go ahead. Go ahead. He said, what the fuck, T? That means he ducked DP. Y'all think he go fight Earl? He already said he don't want to fight Earl. Y'all think what's good? Tony said he trying to get Broner killed. I'm trying to get Broner paid, man. Legacy fight, big fights. Fight him for a championship. He said, no, it's not. Stop capping. That fight is over. No, it's not. No, it's not. Bud versus AB, not a over fight. Nope. You cap. Nope, you cap. You just don't like Bud. That's what it is. You capping. You don't know how to say it. You just don't like Bud. You don't know how to say it. What's good, Marcus Bell? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it, pimp. Good for both resumes. Talk to him nice. Talk to him nice. On the overall scale of things, it's a title fight. It's for a strap. AB could get back, get him a strap back. You know what I mean? And then if AB fuck around and beat Bud, I can see AB fighting Earl Spence for undisputed. You know what I mean? It just y'all think, but my bad, DP. I was talking DP. Y'all think Bud fighting Earl. I don't, DP. He already ducked Earl in my mind. You get what I'm saying? He already ducked him in my mind. I don't think the fight gonna happen because Bud don't want it. He said one fighter don't let his hands go, the other fighter don't know how to stop ducking. And you put them in there with together, something gotta happen, D Free. Think about this, D Free. I'm gonna put that on the screen. Think about this, D Free. Something gotta happen, right? Something gotta happen, D Free. Either AB, right? Either AB go get in there, he go lose, right? And then we go continue to say Bud ducking, right? Or either AB go get in there, he go let his hands go, and he go beat Bud, and then we go get undisputed anyway. It's a chance. I want to see it because I think it's a chance AB could beat Bud. And y'all see how excited I am? Y'all see how happy I just got? Y'all see how happy I am talking about Bud versus AB? Y'all see how happy I am talking about Bud versus AB? I think it's a chance that AB could beat him. You know what I mean? Hey, look, y'all, I'm just being realistic. Y'all ain't being realistic. Y'all think Bud gonna fight Earl. Bud ain't fighting Earl. So we really need to start thinking about fights that really could happen. Bud and AB both is on BLK Prime. You know what I mean? Because Bud already told y'all he not fighting Earl Spence. Why AB can't beat Bud? Why he said he going to 140 though. AB said he going to 140, so he said he going to 140 for Prograis, but we just throwing it out there. On down the road, if AB can't make one, Maybe go to 140 one time, get a belt, try to get it. You know, I don't know. But I think y'all hating on Adrian Broner, man. Adrian Broner name is big enough, right? Adrian Broner name is big enough to go fight any of these champions. Any of these champions to give Adrian Broner a fight if he asks. He said Bud not fight EJ or anyone black. Hey, AB could go to any one of these champions, man, and make a fight. That's a big fight for anybody. Adrian Broner is a big name, bro. That's a big name. That's a big fight. Any of these champions will fight him now. Can happen. He said Bud ain't going to 154. I hear now he ain't going to 154. He said AB going to get beat if he go to 140 or 147. He said he going to he said his next fight gonna be in the catchweight. And then he said he gonna go to 140 and he gonna holler at Prograis. You know what I mean? Even if he don't holler at Prograis, I just want him to see him fight somebody of relevance. You know what I mean? Either see him fight for a title, you know, or see him fight somebody of relevance. Fizzle, what's good, Pep? He said when he get a champ at 140, he would get crushed by my guy. Who's your guy? So go ahead and go to 140. Who your guy? Who your guy, Najee? You know what I mean? Well, AB got to get it right, though. AB got to get it right, though, man. And I like AB. And this AP is really, you know, this AP is really me saying, man, this is AB last shot, right? Last shot at being taken serious as a boxer for sure. With him already being 33 years old, if you go put a run together, AB, man, you got to put that run together now. He said, Broner being Bud is like me having a good chance to win the lottery. Nah, I ain't quite that bad. Bud, Broner being Bud is like you having a chance of picking for fight parlay. You know what I mean? Or 4-game parlay. It's not guaranteed, but it can happen. Now, it's like you picking the 8-game parlay, right? It's not guaranteed, but it can happen, though. It can happen. Ain't nothing guaranteed. You know what I mean? Is the AB resume is better than Buzz? Yeah, facts. Know what I'm saying? It's a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. His resume better, right? And if he beat him, AB a champ. And if he lose, Bud get AB on his resume. You know? AB never been stopped before. Maybe Bud get a chance to stop AB. You know what I mean? Maybe Bud stop Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of boxing. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of boxing. Y'all done watch way worse fights than Terrence and Bud. It's a lot of shit that could happen that night that ain't never happened before that night between AB and Bud. You know what I mean? A lot of shit that could happen that night. It's intriguing nonetheless. But that ain't even the fight that I'm pushing for. That ain't even the fight that I want. Like, that ain't the joint. Who said that? Somebody in here said that think they gonna feed him the Bud. You know what I mean? I had never even thought about that twice. Because Bud only, he only left for that one fight. And if I know for sure if this fight in Nebraska don't sell, I know for sure that if this fight in Nebraska don't sell, he go be there for only one fight. If this John Tank, y'all think they bringing him back for a $10 million price tag? Y'all think at a $10 million price tag, if this fight don't sell, Bud fighting again on BLK Prime. BLK Prime is investing in Adrian Broner, man. They just gave Bud Crawford $10 million, right? Bud Crawford already got a history of not selling pay-per-views. This is BLK Prime got some money, y'all. If they wouldn't have gave Bud, you know what I mean, $10 million if there was their whole bag. You know what I'm saying? They using Bud as a luncheon pad. They gonna have Bud Crawford as their first fight to make them legit. They free Brittany Griner. Shout out Brittany Griner, man. Shout out Brittany Griner. They gonna have one fight to make their platform legit, right? And then they signed Adrian Broner for 4 fights. They gonna get that bag, man. The 10 million allegedly. Bud said he got 5 up front and he gonna get 5 later. That's what Bud said. Bud said he got 5 up front and he gonna get 5 after the fight. But what I heard is that I ain't gonna sit here. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. But I might do it later today. But I gonna sit here real quick. I'm gonna do it a little later, but I sit here. What I'm hearing is that y'all favorite fighter may not have been able to get his money for the Sean Porter fight. Now all the fights before that, he been getting his money for. But that Sean Porter fight, right? Allegedly, rumor says, right? Word on the street is that he didn't, get money for that because he couldn't get money for that because the money for that fight may not be, the saying all money ain't good money. The money for that fight may not be good money because of who became his advisor for that fight. Somebody became his advisor for that fight because, he was about to leave Top Rank, right? So he had him a new advisor to help him find somebody else to sign with. You know what I mean? So if he had been paid, from said advisor, or if said advisor, you know what I mean, had something to do, you know what I mean, with that Sean Porter fight. Like say he advised him for that Sean Porter fight, you know what I mean? His funds may have not came through because they gotta investigate to see if that money is clean or not. What's good, Tay? Shade girl. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. So Bud may not have gotten paid for that Sean Porter fight. You know what I mean? Also, Bud, I ain't saying this is true, right? Right? Because it's just what I heard, which is why I ain't really did an EP on it. I get a lot of information that I don't drop. You know what I mean? Which is why I ain't really did an EP on it, right? But I said within her because this is an Adrian Broner joint. And, if y'all heard from AB, that's cool. So y'all just happen to hear it. But also that may be why he's so intent on getting his money up front and guaranteed money, because the other money may not necessarily come to him. You know what I mean? Because of who he had been dealing with in the last year and a half. Now, Bud ain't been dealing with this man for a long time. He started dealing with this man his last year, at Top Rank. When he was, when he knew that he was leaving, he knew he was leaving Top Rank, earlier in the year. And that's when he started, dealing with these new people. But yeah. So I'm hearing Bud didn't even get paid for the Sean Porter fight. Because of his advisor, right? Because of the people he was dealing with during the fight. Which is why he may, be so concerned with upfront money and guaranteed money. You know what I mean? And going overseas. You see how he was pushing the UK? You see how he was pushing the overseas fights in his last interview? You know what I mean? I get a lot of shit, you know what I mean? I get a lot of shit. I don't always report a lot of shit. Canahan, though, Tay. Canahan. Canahan. He made word on the street is that he didn't, get paid for the Sean Porter fight because, Canahan was his advisor for that fight. He got all his money for the fights before that, but for that fight in particular, that fight, Canahan was his advisor. So that could be where all the guaranteed, shit coming from, why he want his money up front and all that and shit like that. You know what I mean? That would explain the extra big bag. It's probably his Sean Porter purse, smuggled in. he said, fuck that fighters. I be whooping my promoter's ass about that check. Boxing MMA said Bud didn't get paid for the Porter fight. What the fuck? That's word on the street, man. That's word on the street. You know what I mean? That's word on the street. It's a lot going on over there. It's a lot going on over there, you know what I mean? And I get a lot of shit. I don't always report everything. Like, and I probably ain't gonna do, an EP on that singular EP on it. You know what I mean? Because I can't prove that, right? He said why he tried to sue Bob because he didn't get his money. Now, he was suing Bob because Bob didn't give him that Errol Spence fight. But Shay girl, he could be trying to sue people, you know what I mean, to get money because he didn't get his money. He didn't get his money from Sean Porter, so he could have been trying to sue people to get money. You know what I mean? Because I'm hearing that he didn't get paid for his last fight because his advisory advice from Daniel Killihan. If he took money from Daniel Killihan, to be his advisor type deal, if him and Daniel Killihan got any kind of business going on, anything after that may get froze in transit until they find out what's really going on. Now that don't mean that Bud guilty, right? But that money may get froze in transit until they figure out, you know what I mean, if it's good money or not, if it's good money or blood money. You know what I mean? But yeah. He didn't get his money because his advisory ties, right? And Bob Arum came out and said that, Daniel Killihan sent Bob Arum an email that he was Bud Crawford's advisor. You know what I mean? Yes, he would. Yep. And they didn't seize Bud Crawford account, but anything that they think may be tied to Daniel Killihan, they season it. Anything after him doing business with Daniel Killihan, they season it. You know what I mean? Which is why Bud probably wants this money up front. You know what I mean? Why he stressing up front, you know what I mean, so bad. And again, this is all, this is all rumor. You know what I mean? This is all rumor, which is why I've been hearing about this. I heard about this months ago. It just happened to come out today. You know what I mean? But pay attention, to the movements, right? To the, what he's saying and shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, this was like months ago, I heard about this shit. But I was saying, remember, I had been saying for a long time, y'all remember earlier in the year, I was saying, when a lot of this shit hit the fan, it's gonna be a lot of people, you know what I mean, who get who name, get brought up. It's gonna be a lot of y'all favorite fighters and shit. You know what I mean? I was saying that for months on months on months. You know what I mean? That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. You know what I mean? And not just him, a bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? All, overseas dealings. Like, just pay attention to what's going on. Bud was never going to Dubai. Bud was never going overseas and shit like that at first. Now, all of a sudden, he going overseas and shit this year. You get what I'm saying? He just going overseas now. He just all of a sudden. Y'all remember he did that interview with Radio Raheem? Radio Raheem said, "What's up, Bud?" He said, "You spend a lot of time overseas." He said, "You over here more than I'm over here." Bud said, Bud was like, "Yeah, and he, he kind of just played out. Ray Raheem was like, "Well, Bud, you over here, as much as I am these days." You know what I mean? So I mean, just kind of pay attention to what's good, Edgar Chavez. Just kind of pay attention. C. Wood said Regis will smoke AB, in my opinion. AB too inactive and focused. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, probably, but right, this AB, we got to see AB, after he come back, with a fight, You know what I mean? After he come back, he get a fight because he said he gonna get a fight at 140. He said he gonna get a he gonna have a catchweight fight right at about 140, 145 first to whip himself back in shape, and then he gonna drop down to 140 and he gonna be knocking that Regis Prograis down. That's what he said. That's what he said he was gonna do. You know what I mean? That's what he said he was gonna do. You know, so I mean, yeah, right now, if they fight next, right? If they sign to fight next and they was fighting in March, yeah, I pick Regis Prograis. But I want to see what AB look like. You know what I mean? You know how he look in his fight, his turnarounds and shit. And then I think I think AB talent wise can compete with anybody, right? Now I know I'm long shotting it, right? I'm thinking about AB, at his best, right? I'm thinking about AB at his best, right? The best AB I think can compete with anybody, right? He just got to come in at his best. You know what I mean? Come in shape, come in ready to fight. He do be ready to fight. He just got to let his hands go. You get what I'm saying? He actually is defensively sound. Defensively sound. He just don't throw enough punches. You know what I mean? That's what we need AB to do. We need AB to throw some goddamn punches. You know what I mean? Tata said ever since he did that bullshit ass stream, I don't believe Bud. Man, Bud, I know when Bud bullshit, I believe Bud about two things. He don't want to fight Errol Spence, and he was never going to fight Errol Spence. You know what I mean? But yeah, I believe, like he said he wasn't, man. I'm really past Bud and Earl, you know what I mean? I believe AB and Bud is more realistic than Earl and Bud. You know what I mean? And did you ever see, did Bud have a mandatory in April? What's his mandatory due in April? Did you ever check that and see what his mandatory due in April? So I remember you had said something about it. I remember you had said something about it. He said he wanted to fight Errol Spence in May. And I remember you said his mandatory up in April. Did you check that? He's an AB going to weigh 155. He's AB gonna go weigh 155 on fight night. That's cold, man. That's cold, Tony Vision. He did, be up there a while back. Damn. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check on that. But look, I ain't gonna keep y'all in this thing too long. I appreciate y'all folks trying. I'm about to feed my face. I'm hungry than the biatch, right? Skin the Hardaway Southern Tea. This ain't the past. Adrian Broner said that his next fight gonna be at 154 or 145 catchweight. Said he will be at the Terrence Crawford fight, and he got an announcement to make at the fight. He said after his fight at 154, 155, he going down to 140, and he want to take the WBA route straight to Regis Prograis. So, you know what I mean? I made this EP to say, I believe AB, when he say that he coming back and that he focused now. My thing is, this going to be the last time that I believe AB. You know what I mean? AB can't keep, running me in circles. I'm the biggest AB fan on the block, but, man, I feel like enough is enough. You know what I mean? But that's all I got. I believe in AB. I hope he get it right. You know what I mean? I'm tuned in type deal. The biggest AB fan you go find, right? But AB, 33 years old, if he gonna make a run, this is gonna be the time where he gotta make a run. But Skinner Hardaway Southern Tea, this ain't the past, this ain't the future, this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.